don't have VAT, that means he cannot charge VAT to that client. But if you prefer for businesses, it doesn't make business sense to lose business if you can be able to issue the EFRIS receipt.
So the advice is he should just get on board.
It also helps with his records, with his business records. At the end of the month, you want to see and track how much you have made.
Okay.
And if he wants to onboard onto VAT to be VAT registered, this helps him to be able to track his performance.
Thank you so much.
And just to add on something small for Michael, I think Michael, where we are going, the EFRIS implementation is a phased approach. So we started with VAT registered taxpayers, but eventually we shall go to everybody conducting business.
So
the earlier he onboards
gets onto the train,
the better.
EFRIS train, the better for him. Thank you.
And maybe moderator also for Michael. The EFRIS platform, the system, has a stock management system that can also help him to monitor his stock even in the comfort of his home. So when you import or you've purchased, that stock is actually automatically displays to you, and then you can actually accept it in your online, and then you do the physical verification. So there is a good stock management system where even when you're not at your different branches, you can monitor what is moving out and what's going out. So there are other benefits to the usage of EFRIS other than just for the VAT registered taxpayers.
Other than just the issuance of
invoices, there's a lot to benefit from the system.
This is Hangwandia over Hangua Andia.
Yes.
He says, good afternoon team, thank you for the discussion. I would like to know where a taxpayer can obtain the point of sale machine for issuing the receipts and invoices. Just restate it. You had already commented about it, but I think by the time he joined.
Okay. Thank you. What you need is to access your EFRIS account, and once you are logged in, you will go to the device management menu, and you will find the link to make the application. So in your application, you will specify the number of devices you would like, and submit your application. And after submitting your application, it will also automatically be routed to the accredited supplier, who is Rank Consult and situated in the industrial area. And once they receive your application online, they will contact you and also send you an email on how to make payment. And after making your payment, you can either pick the devices from their offices in the industrial area, or they can deliver the devices to your business premises.
Okay, this is Michael Gabriel Matovo. Quite a number of questions. What does one need to do to recall an invoice in case it has errors or it needs editing?
Okay, for that functionality, when we were designing the solution EFRIS, the information on each FDN is specific. Okay. That's why we don't modify an invoice. What a person can do is issue a credit note. It comes to our tax office and it is approved if it's valid. Yeah. Because when we change the information, it ceases to have the validation tool it provides to both us and the taxpayer.
Okay.
Yes.
Same Michael, he's asking, how does one remove obsolete items, stock services, of their goods stock services list on the system? It seems not to be provided for on the system.
It actually is under stock management. We have a tool called stock adjustment.
Okay.
So he can always go there and then reduce the number of items, obviously providing with a valid reason as to why it's reducing, because URL will follow up.
Okay, so for any inquiries, they can always contact the contact center.
Yes,
contact
center or EFRIS.
Okay, this is Tumwine Wills, all the way from Barara. Hello Tumwine. He's saying, thank you for the sensitization. My question is, why do you limit the refund period to be within 30-day period? Can you take a stretch to at least 3 months? Because man, making those 5 million purchases in 30 days.
Okay.
Hassan, can you stretch it a bit?
People need this benefit.
At least 3 months.
Thank you, Patrick.
No.
It's called Tumwine Wheels.
Tumwine from Barara. Thank you. And I hear you, but as we all agreed that this is a starting phase, we needed to start somewhere. So yes, we shall review, and based on the outcome, we shall also be able to see whether we can extend. But we need to make sure that we include everybody in this drive, everybody in this campaign, because between you and me, we need you as our taxpayers to support this drive.
Okay, thank you so much, Hassan. There is an anonymous attendee. We need to eliminate the option for asking for phone numbers for every transaction, as people hesitate to give out that information. I think that's a point of information.
Yes.
Hello, thanks for the show. That's from Arnold. Thank you, Arnold, for logging in. He also says, kindly repeat for me on the issue of system-to-system enforcement, and when is the deadline, Madam Enforcement?
He's who?
This is Arnold.
Hello, Arnold.
Just,
thank you for your question and seeking for clarity on the system-to-system enforcement. First of all, the deadline is 30th June. So that means from 1st, if you're gazetted, you're required to be using the system-to-system. There was a gazette that was issued on the 7th of April by the Commissioner General, and a subsequent public notice on the 10th of May, stipulating the transition period where you have to onboard. So come 1st July, that will be an enforcement period for those people that have not onboarded, that are required to use system to system.
So they need to use this period to
get all the support they need, and we are also reaching out to them through the client relationship managers, the area offices where they are connected to, and even EFRIS directly as a unit. So in case they have any challenges, even through the contact center, we can give them support.
Okay. This is Rita. Rita says, hey Sumaya, I'm watching in from Oman. Much love. Hey Rita, we love you so much. This is M. Masuba. He says, Hassan and team, system to system seems to be very difficult to Omuntu Wawansi and many URA officials. Is there a way it can be dissected in simple ways? Hassan, can you take that up?
We have gone ahead to put this guide, the guides on how to connect your system to the EFRIS system on our portal, and I think we are in the process of also putting them in the local languages, such that even you as the owner of the business, you can know what is required. But for most of our taxpayers, the majority are using off-the-shelf systems. So what they only require is to go to the person who sold them that system they are using, and they get the EFRIS version for that system. So they don't need to be participating in the process. For them, only what they need is to get the version that is EFRIS enabled.
Maybe to add, where do they find the integrators? We call them integrators, the people that already have these systems and that are enabled with EFRIS. On the web portal, under the list of agents, we have a list of accredited integrators for EFRIS. URA has already accredited them, they have been verified, and for them, they just come to you or you can contact them, and then they just give you this solution onto your server. So it's that easy. If you don't have an in-house system with your IT that can connect directly, you go through the integrators. The list is provided on the portal.
And they just to add, there are 25, I think, in number, apparently. And on that list, we have even gone ahead to tell you the system they have, the version they have, and the business they support, or the sector. For example, if you are looking for somebody in the agriculture sector, when you go to that list, you will find that I need this person because he's supporting agriculture. If you want accommodation, you will find that I need this person because the system is using is in the accommodation sector.
Okay, Tumwine Wheels is back. He's saying, The 5 million mark is way too high for many wananchi in Uganda. Yet they contribute a lot in tax collection. Can you make a reform and lower the 5 million mark to at least 500K? And then he says again, the 5 million requirement for one to make a VAT claim is very discriminatory and shall leave most wananchi out, yet they contribute a lot of tax revenue through small purchases. Can you make a reform to have the amount reduced to say 500K? I think it's the same thing. Maybe here you will need to tell Tumwine, are you claiming VAT? Now I think this is the rebate,
Yes.
the wananchi. So you need to throw more light on that.
Okay.
Am I claiming for VAT, or you throw more light on that? You can throw more light on that, and also the 5 million. I think you had already discussed about the 5 million mark. So maybe clarify that is it a VAT claim?
Okay. Thank you. Just to clarify, the refund is on the gross purchase. So if I have my invoices, and when I add the gross or the invoice value is 5 million and above, okay, that I would be entitled to 5% of the tax that I paid on those invoices. Now, I think what Tumwine is saying, that yes, he understands the benefit, but probably he cannot, in a period of 30 days, he cannot raise invoices with an invoice value of 5 million. Yes, we have taken feedback, and we shall go back and also put it back to the relevant stakeholders.
And for consideration.
Yeah.
Now this is the Bruno. The Bruno says, hello, if I have my own sales system and I'm connecting it via an EFRIS API, what do I do? I have failed to find a helpful documentation for the API. All I see is certified integrators. Is it a must that I have to use these ones? I would like to do it myself with my own developers.
Maya can take it.
So Maya. Help the Bruno.
The Bruno doesn't want integration.
He doesn't want integration.
Yes.
You want to use your...
Bruno, kindly go onto your EFRIS portal and documents. We have a step-by-step guide. If you're doing it yourself, he should be able to find the documents, the right documents, or he can contact us after the brochure comes. Maybe we shall send him one-on-one. Or he can just send us on email. Contact center or EFRIS mail is EFRIS at URA, no, EFRIS GP, EFRIS middle dash GP at URA.go.ug. Let him send us his email. We'll be able to guide him and connect him to our IT team to help him assist.
Maybe they repeat that email. Repeat that email so that he gets it.
Okay, it's an EFRIS, EFRIS, all small letters, a middle dash, GP for group, girl and peas, at URA.go.ug.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Beatrice, Maya, and Hassan. I'll just give you each 1 minute to give your final remarks. Just 1 minute, so that we close the show.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Thank you, all our viewers. My parting shot, I want to thank all those that have already onboarded onto EFRIS. I want to thank you so much. Thank you for the effort. Thank you for supporting this drive. I want also to assure you that management has put a dedicated team, the EFRIS team, to support you in making sure that you onboard onto EFRIS. My last parting shot is, please demand for a fiscalized invoice, because that is the only way you can be sure
that your tax
has been remitted to government, not to that individual person, the supplier, the seller. So demand for the fiscalized invoice, and that is the only way you also be able to get better infrastructure from government. Thank you.
Maya.
My humble appeal to the taxpayers is that please always feel free. I have noticed that a lot of taxpayers are very have a phobia to URA, especially when we come up with these gazettes and when we come up with these public notices. You find it that some people are fearful to come and ask what is the right way, so you end up being on the wrong side with URA all the time, and you get a lot of penalties and you have a lot of compliance issues with URA. But URA is very open and very transparent.
Yep.
If you have any issues regarding EFRIS with a gazette, kindly walk into any URA office, reach out to our EFRIS team, our contact center. Anyone is very happy and willing to help you, because these are free of service we provide to our taxpayers, because we want them to be very happy.
Thank you, Maya.
You're welcome.
Beatrice.
Thank you, Rita. To the general public, our clients, we really appreciate you for those that have responded to using the system. And even those that are still getting on board, we are ready to support you. We are present at all our offices and also through our contact center. Kindly get in touch with us. We are also trying to get in touch with you. And I know together we are going to move this journey and we are going to be successful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, our viewers. We have been dissecting EFRIS, and my colleagues, all my experts, Beatrice, Maya, and Hassan, I think they've done a good job. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the questions. They've been very good questions. You have heard the team. Please ask for fiscalized receipts. Come to us, don't fear URA. URA, we are your servants, and we are ready to help you at no charge. And also, please be compliant so that Beatrice doesn't come after you. Because as URA, we educate, we engage you, and by the time Madame Beatrice has come, she will come for those ones who have refused to be compliant. But we are very friendly people. Thank you so much. It has been the Live Tax Lounge, and I've been your host, Rita Mzira. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
In chess, the small one can become the big one. It's the same here. And here too. Watch every move. Record every number so you can plan better. No matter the size of your dream, tomorrow's success belongs to those who keep today's records clean. File your returns today.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.
That's my little angel Rose. Together with millions of other children, my daughter Rose is assured of learning something new every day. Moses, my husband, just like many other commercial farmers, has his business supported so he can provide for us. When my other little one was on the way, even with my pregnancy complications, it was a quick, smooth ride to Mulago Specialized Women and Neonatal Hospital. Also, my new baby was able to make it through his first days with the help of specialized equipment, thanks to the reliable electricity which has also been extended throughout the country. All this and more has been made possible because of you.
Join us and together let's do more for our country. Get your free tin instantly at www.ura.go.ug.
Thank you for paying your taxes.
Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.